just in attack mode. He was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. He's got 11 points and also 3 steals. Whether it's making a tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got J.J. Redick. Thompson is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Wall. And it's Ariza in the 3 spot.
Thomas Robinson, 2 points.
And John Wall, guys, is still one of the most explosive players in the league. His speed makes professional athletes look like they are stuck in mud.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
As you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
Yeah, and it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
And Redick kicks to Jordan. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Hawks lead by 10. Rejected by Wall. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. That's tipped. Wall against Middleton. And Wall gets to Ariza. It's Redick on the wing. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Pass to George. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Andrew Bogut checked in for Jordan. Troy Daniels comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Chalmers in for John Wall.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He doesn't get the second one.
And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in his short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Chalmers kicks to Daniels. Ariza outside. Here's Chalmers. Here's Bogut. And Robinson comes to help. Chalmers dishes to Thompson. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal
And a new group in for the Heat. Mahinmi's checked in for Robinson. Hill comes in for Terrence Ross. Powell, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Turner subbed in for Tyreek Evans. Atlanta also making some changes here. Caspi, he's checked in for Ariza. Morrow comes in for Troy Daniels. And Roten subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And for Robinson, the trade's way on him as well. Clarkie said last season that he just wants to prove that he belongs here.
Well, he's yet to find the right fit for a team. But the skill set is clearly there. I mean, he's an NBA player. There's no doubt about that. looked great for Philadelphia near the end of the year as he got minutes with them.
It's stolen by Mahimi. To the paint. Here's Turner. And it's denied. There's the dish to Bogut. 3 for Caspi. And he gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 11.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Give it up for your Heat dancers.
Well, guys, what a nice surprise Tony Roten was last season, especially effective taking over at the point, Clark, with Michael Carter-Williams gone.
Yeah, Roten put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the defensive end as well. He's one of the few talents on the Sixers roster that hadn't been traded away.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Mahinmi. Thomas Robinson comes in for Jordan Hill. Terrence Ross is checked in for George. And Tyreke Evans subbed in for Evan Turner. Then for the Hawks, Bahamute comes in for Thompson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Anthony Morrow.
And for Roten last season, he even took on more of a scorer's mentality. Went up in points, went down in field goal percentage. But like a boxer, he gets a little extra credit for pushing the action. The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Dishes it to Bogut. Shot and game clock separated by 5. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 11. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. Rolling right here on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Chris Middleton is out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyreke Evans. Then it's Robinson. And it's Powell at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And that is good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Rejected by Wall. They get it back. Middleton drives in. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And here's Wall outside. Outside Jordan. Now the feed to Ariza. Off target with his 3. The Heat trail by 14. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Evans passes to Robinson. Middleton outside. Another miss by Middleton.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Heat foul call. Norman Powell. That's his first personal foul.
Redick with it. The three.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Outside, George. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Redick. Jordan kicks the wall. And the call will go against Thomas Robinson. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Thomas Robinson. And it's Hill in for Powell.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Robinson's checked in for Miami. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
And that's Evans penetrating. And the layup is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Wall against Evans. Left side Ariza. Back to Wall. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Evans kicks to Middleton. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. It's George on the wing. Good D by Ariza.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Robinson with it. Picked up by Thompson. There's the bucket. Good.
3 points.
That's 7 points here for George.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Wall attacking. Feeds it to Jordan. Redick for 3. Great D that time from Middleton.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples. I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Pass to Pekovic. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for John Wall. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And another basket for Miami.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Roten. And so it's Atlanta with the W. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
Tell them where I'm from. Make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your down, say. Get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me, I'ma win a Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaque to the